Welcome back to another video. Excuse the crazy looking hair. I am cut up though, you know what I'm saying? But some of y'all might know, some of y'all might not know. I'm a student athlete. I play basketball at the University of Derby in Derby, England. And this is just showing you what the off-season conditioning looks like. Our coach, he sent a workout for us to do. I'm gonna show you all on the screen. And we're gonna do that. It seems pretty tedious, but I don't know who's American in here and who's not, but 40 meters is 130 feet. So if you're looking at the track, it's like half of 100 meters the straightaway. Yeah, but let's get to that. We're gonna do some off-season conditioning. I'm gonna stretch out. We're gonna get out there and run. Let's go. So let me explain to y'all what's really gonna happen. So I'm gonna start right here at the end of my street, and we're gonna go to the end of the fence down there. That's exactly 40 meters, right? So I'm gonna start a stopwatch at 0 seconds, take off, walk back, and then once the clock hits a minute, take off, walk back. Once it hits 2 minutes, take off, walk back. And I'm gonna do this 10 times for 10 minutes, and then we'll go to the next thing. So let's get that started. First sprint, that was 8 seconds. Second sprint, another 8 seconds. This is the last one. I feel great. First part of the workout is done. Halfway through, 10 40-meter sprints. I feel good, really. Mainly because it's not hot outside. If it was hot, boy, I'd be struggling, but feel real good. Got an average time of like 5 to 6 seconds, maybe like 6 or 7, but it was pretty good. I'm gonna explain the next workout. So our next part of the workout is a 5K. For the Americans, that's 3 miles, and that's really simply just four laps around my block, and then we'll be done with that workout. One thing I will say though, if you are running like this and the sun's out like it is right now, which is not beaming that hard, but make sure you stay hydrated, drink water. Now those first 10 little runs, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I ain't drink no water, I'm just built different. But before I run this 5K, I'm gonna get me a good little sip, ice cold water. So let's get to that 5K. Ready to get the 5K going. I done did 5 minutes of rest. So we're gonna get 5K cracking, and then I'll talk about some more basketball condition related stuff. All right, we're wired up, starting that 5K run. I'll check back in with you a little bit through the run or whenever I feel like picking it back up. First lap completed. I was playing Jades. I'll put what songs I was playing so you can get a scale of how long it is.
Hey, yo!
But that's the first lap of 4. You just gotta keep going. Once you stop, that's when it starts hurting. Lap number 2 of 3 completed. It's 3 laps instead of 4, but feel good. I was listening to some Young Threat and some Giz while that lap. Put the songs right there. Let's get this last lap done. All right, just finished the 5K, 3 miles. Yeah, it's good running for sure. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do to get in shape, which I actually don't feel horrible. Actually, I think the cold air is throwing me off because it's August in Virginia. Peep that video, but yeah. Okay, the cool down lap. Once you're done running, that's kind of important that you just don't stop and go lay down. Once you're done running, you need to take a little walk. I'm just walking probably about like 400 meters. So a lap around the track to get my body cool down before I go inside and stretch. Back inside the house, we're gonna talk a little bit about recovering, okay? Because you just don't want to go from running, let's see, the 3 miles plus the 1040 meters. 1400 meters, so that's about 4 miles, I guess. You don't want to go from running 4 miles to just sitting down and playing your Xbox, right? First thing I normally do whenever I come from a basketball workout, playing outside at the park, or anything like that, grab you a hydration drink. This is Propel by Gatorade. I personally think it's the best one. It's basically flavored water with electrolytes in it, so you really can't go wrong. There's no sugar or anything like that. Look, yeah, no sugar, no calories, no protein, carbs, fat. It's just straight electrolytes and flavored water. This one is my personal favorite. But, you know, not everybody has Propel. Like where am in the United Kingdom, there's no such thing as Propel. Quite frankly, Gatorade too. So there's Lucozade and Powerade, or some other energy drinks or hydration drinks. Whatever floats your boat, really. But I normally suggest something with zero sugar in it, because you don't want a lot of sugar, especially if it's for flavoring right after you did a whole bunch of running. The next important thing to do is stretch. You don't want to be cramping up. Like I feel a little cramp coming right here, right? You got to stretch it out. Stretch before and stretch after. If you don't stretch, you're going to end up with bad knees. And especially if you play basketball, your knees are already bad enough. So please, for the love of God, stretch. Next thing you want to do is shower, because you're gonna stink. And if you don't stink, you weren't going hard enough. So please take your stinky tails in the shower. I'm about to do that myself, because unlike most people, I don't like to stink. About to get in the shower. Watch this transition. Ready? 3, 2. Finish showering. Now I'm going to do a little bit more recovery. Show y'all a little bit more of that. The next thing I like to do is put ice on my knees while you play some Xbox. If anybody want to add me on Xbox, go ahead. I got some games we can run. But put some ice on your knees. Just like this. Right up there. I like to just put it up there bare and leave it up there for like 10 minutes or until you can't feel your knee anymore. But you probably shouldn't do that. But that's just me. Excuse my voice for being a little bit raspy, but I somehow came down with a cold in the amount of time that I filmed this video, and I started filming at noon, and it's 1:50. But that really does show, though, the amount of time that you need for conditioning and recovery is less than 2 hours a day. So if you really want to be great and you want the most out of yourself, out of your game, whatever sport you play, like this is not just for basketball, right? You know, football, soccer, track especially, that's all running. Even things like bowling or golf, you still need to be in somewhat of a good shape to play any sport. So this is all coming from the heart right here. There's no notes or anything. But stay in shape if you play sports, especially at the collegiate level. Stay in shape. It's really the most important thing to your game. And even people coming up from like high school, middle school, you're playing AAU, you need to be in shape. A little mile run a day is not going to hurt you. Just be your best self. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. More videos to come. I'm going to shift more towards basketball, especially once I get back over to England. So I hope you guys enjoyed this format. Thank you guys for watching, and on to more adventures. Peace. I done knocked a cicada out the tree. That's how fast I was going. Look at dude. Knocked him right out the tree. I'm not flipping him back over though.
Yo, so this is me after the video. I went back and realized like 8 seconds for 40 meters is really slow, especially when I do 100 meters in 13 seconds. So I guess the ones where I ran like 5 seconds, that's more realistic. But 8 seconds was really slow. I need to get that together.